Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Don't know what's happening over there. Lucas has fish mouth. So we're just going to jump right in with the biggest story I think I've ever heard in my life. It's this huge thing that I didn't know happened every year. It's an annual thing to crown the best Josh. So it's
every year?
I think is it every year?
I thought this is the first time.
Is this the first time? I thought it was an annual thing.
For what I read online was that some guy named Josh Swain sent a group text message or group like Facebook message to like all the other Josh Swains he could find and was like, all right, we're fighting here. You have a year to prepare. These are the coordinates.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And and one of them showed up and it turned into a big thing. But that was a year ago. He sent that.
That's incredible. Well, hold on. Let's tell the listeners what exactly it is. So it's just a bunch of people named Josh fighting each other in a field with pool noodles.
And it happened.
And it really happened. It was really a thing. And it was to crown the best Josh, right? Like that's the whole point of it was there's a specific
fighting
wording
for the right
they use. Yeah. Yeah. It's like
to use the name.
So like, did everyone else have to just like legally change their name to something else? Because that
they should have.
So
if they didn't,
if they lost the fight, clearly you have to change your name. That's a must. But this is the most amazing thing. My name is Ash. You have to remove the J, or you can never spell it capitalized. It always has to be a lowercase J. And there's only one.
To show
Josh.
you are a loser.
There's only one Josh that has the capital.
Man. Oh, that'd be so sad.
Well, for me, it would be great. I mean, if I fought a bunch of different Aarons, spelled Aaron, it would be great if it was the Aaron fighting the Arron people.
Do people do that?
People do it. I went to high school with someone named Aaron with Arron.
Aaron. Like a pirate. Aaron.
But see, even if I dropped an A, I still have an extra A, so it'd be fine with me. But if they lose and drop the A, it's just Ron. It's just Ron. Yeah, it's Ron. That's
Ron Jeremy.
It's an old man who's like just putting in his teeth because he doesn't have teeth. He's like Ron, like talking to his brother Ron. Because nobody names their kid Ron now. If you're naming your kid
Ronald,
what are you doing? You got to be. Your parenting rights should be revoked by the universe. It needs to be taken away from you.
Well, it's either that or he's fulfilling a family tradition of being a hamburger mascot. That's the only reason I can see to be named Ronald.
I feel like unless you're British, maybe, because I mean, Ron from Harry Potter. That's the only person I can think of. Yeah, Ron Howard Weasley is old as fuck.
Ron Howard.
He's just an oldie.
Ronald Fayberger. He's somebody.
Ronald McDonald.
I made up
creator of our favorite place in the world, McDonald's.
It's the best.
It really is.
And I'll say it again. It is the best restaurant ever.
You know what? I do have to agree with that. It's always there for you. No matter where you go, it's there for you.
And it is the same.
Yeah.
And that's the worst part is
people like comfort. That's comforting to know that you're getting something that you're going to enjoy.
You know what? You know what isn't comforting?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that a 4-year-old won this Josh competition.
No way. And
what happened? How did that happen?
They all pussied out. Here's the thing. When a 4-year-old wins a competition of like physical ability, like you're supposed to take down someone. 4-year-old can't win that. All these people looked at this kid like, oh, I can't hit a kid. And then he just beat the living crap out of him because he knew that they were
10 guys. He killed 10 Joshes.
10 Joshes came there with their lives and left with a lowercase J. Just absolutely ridiculous.
But he is a cute little kid, though. I don't know if little Josh.
I did see. Yeah, he's a cute kid, but shouldn't have won.
No, that is. I get the idea, and it's gonna mean more to him than it is to anybody else. Mm-hmm. But he didn't earn it. What kind of false sense of reality is he gonna go forward with his life? He's gonna be like, oh, yeah. I'm the Josh.
Yeah, until next year. Do you think he
yeah,
has
they
to?
do it
Do you
again.
think he has to like fight for his crown again? Like he has to.
He should.
I mean,
He should have to.
because there has to be a point where he loses. Another 4-year-old will come around when he's 5.
Being 4 is the most powerful year of your life.
Yeah.
Physically speaking. The amount of power you can generate with your arms and legs
Yeah.
is unspeakable.
It's unbelievable. I don't even understand how you're able to do it.
It has a logarithmic acceleration to each punch. Now, I don't know how much that is, but it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it does sound like a lot.
I'm reading this right off the Wikipedia article.
You're just
people,
going
this is
right
real.
down the list. That's amazing. No, I feel like they have to fight every year. Like that should be a thing. You shouldn't just get the crown forever because other Joshes will come along. So you have to be able to continually fight for that capital J.
You should continually always fight for this.
Yeah, I can't speak English. I don't know if you knew that, but
well, it's your what, 6th language, right?
yeah.
How many do you speak?
I speak at least 10.
Mm-hmm. And I think
how many languages are there like in the world?
1, English.
You're an idiot.
It's just English.
I hate you. But so you said something like when you're 4, you're at your strongest. Like, what is a physical ability that you wish you had that like you just can't do? Like there's no way you can do it right now, but you wish you had the ability to do it.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, I'm not gonna say, just because
I know exactly. Okay,
you know what I'm thinking.
I know exactly what you're thinking. Let's move on.
I'd throw out my back. That's all I'm gonna say.
I already know what mine is, and it's not that.
Well, you go first. Let me think about something else.
And this was sparked by a video I saw today. Parkour.
I would do that same thing if I could do that power. But go ahead. I would cough like that, I'm sure.
It's because you're not used to it. You're not used to it.
My first time.
My first time. I would say parkour. If I could do parkour, that'd be amazing. Here's the thing. Here's why. So I saw a video on TikTok today of a guy who was doing parkour. He scaled like an entire side of a like building, and I was like, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Sick.
Like nothing else tops that. You're basically a real life Spider-Man. You're defying gravity. I don't know how you do it.
And like they'll just throw themselves at things and be like,
yeah,
catch.
Somehow they land it. Yeah. Like the first thing that would go through my head is, well, I'm gonna die. Like halfway through, I would be mid jump and be like, this is it. I wish I had called people before I did this, and I would die. Because but the reason I would love to do that and like be able to do it successfully is because if I was like in a conversation with someone, right? And I was like, I don't want to be in this conversation. And there was a way to get out of it physically. I would like be like, oh, what's that? And I would just jump off a balcony or some shit, like and parkour, like I just disappear like Batman. Like that would be amazing. They turn around.
Aaron?
Yeah, they're just
Aaron.
The thing is, like, I could get away with it. Would only be in certain cases because there would have to be a way physically out of the conversation. Like there'd have to be somewhere to go. Like if I was just in a room with someone, I wouldn't be able to do it. But
dude, you're right. No, that's all.
What are you saying?
I'm trying to think of a way around it, but no, that's it. Yeah, you're stuck.
Well, it's crazy. And parkour is so cool. Like I think every person that does parkour, you're hot. You don't even have to be attractive. You are hot.
Okay, well we can,
because you're climbing shit. That's amazing. I can't climb anything, so I'm very impressed by.
Are you saying you can't climb a tree?
I mean, I could climb a tree.
Yeah, saying anybody who does parkour is hot.
Yeah, that's hot. That's hot shit.
Physically, sexually devourable.
Well, here's the thing: you can't be doing parkour if you're not fit.
Yeah, well, you can't successfully do parkour if you're not fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, you're probably at least a little bit attractive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like
I'm not saying that they're physically attractive. I'm saying that the fact that they do parkour is hot. Yeah,
It's like when you see a chick and she's in a band, she's like playing bass or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know,
Like,
6
all
to an 8, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Done. Right away.
The only thing that would turn me off is this about parkour people is just constantly like I feel like you just hear hardcore, like under their breath.
Yeah, they're just waiting,
like while they're doing everything. Hardcore.
And you would have to be the opposite of
parkour.
what I just said. You would have to be like, we're gonna have a conversation. You can't parkour away. Like you have to stay here, no matter what, because they pick up on it. 100%, you pick up on it.
Hey, I'm sorry to do this, but can you take your shoes off? And you take out a hammer and 2 nails, and you nail their shoes to the ground. And you go, all right, step back in.
Come on in.
Now we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
The whole time they're like, oh, they're wriggling. They're trying to get out.
Yeah.
Let me go. Let me go.
Another reason I'd want to do parkour is because I feel like I could be recruited by the Secret Service. And I could be a spy because I feel like if you can do parkour, you can be a spy.
You totally could.
That's the only requirement. No other requirement.
You don't have to be like,
you're hired.
You don't have to be trustworthy. You don't have to be like
why would
not
you?
a communist. You gotta just be able to jump
you
on
have
shit.
to be a communist. That's a must. If you're
That
not
is-
a communist, you can't be a spy. Come on.
You can't be
all know that.
parkour without being a communist. You gotta treat every part of your body equally.
But I wouldn't be like a Secret Service member for the United States. I would want to be a spy for like the British Secret Service.
The British Secret Service would be sick because
That'd be
no one
dope.
thinks of the British.
No
Secret
one
Service.
thinks of them.
The secretest of services. It's hard to say.
Yeah, tongue twister.
The secretest of services. The secretest of services. Ryan Seacrest would like to service us. Go ahead, Ryan.
Are you trying to figure
I'll have
out
a water
a way?
and a beer?
Are you trying to figure out a way to remember that? Like you sound like you're studying for a test, and you're like, how can I remember this word? It's Seacrest.
Ryan,
Sally,
Secretist.
seashells, seashore. Done. Like that's what you're doing.
Got it. Number 6. Ryan's.
When you said number 6, I immediately, this is how fat I am. This immediately thought like you were ordering a number 6 at McDonald's. Like that's exactly what I thought. Like you were going over the shit in your head, and the like person at the counter is like, "Hey, are you gonna order some shit? Like what's gonna happen here?"
Fine, I'll get a number 6 like usual. Aaron, that's a bad sign. That's not a good sign for you.
That I thought of that.
I think you're a little further away from the parkour than we thought.
Oh, let me tell you, I don't know what you thought, but I knew I was not even close.
I thought you were like 2 days. 2 days of.
You thought in 2 days. If you had 2 more days at the gym, you could parkour 100%. Not at all. Not at all. I wish though. I wish.
I would love to parkour. There's a game about it that I really want to play. There's like they made a video game of.
Oh, a video
parkour.
game. I was like, a real life game, Lucas?
It's a board game. It's a parkour board game. No, it's a video game.
Could you imagine? What would that even look like? It's like those old little skateboards that you'd play with like 2 fingers.
It'd be like tech decks. I
Yeah.
think it'd be like a bunch of grown men sitting around a desk with dolls and going like just hop. Oh yeah, hardcore. And the person who can say hardcore the most times in 30 seconds.
There's only,
I'm not going to make this.
2
I'm trying to make
rules.
this right
You
now.
have to say hardcore parkour, and you can't knock anyone else's like piece off of the board, because that's I feel like parkour people have very strict loyalty. Like you don't ever fuck up someone's trick that they're doing.
See, that's why it would make you a good Secret Service agent.
Yes,
You're loyal.
Exactly, loyalty. You like the beach usually. That's usually where I
Yes.
see parkour people.
Yeah,
which is strange because you'd be like, why at the beach? If you're trying to parkour, you think you'd want to be in the city or something.
The beach might be the worst place.
But that's always where I see them, right next to the beach.
What
like,
are they doing?
They're
What are
like
they doing?
hopping over the rails and shit that are like on the boardwalk.
That's just. I did that when I was 12. Like, what?
So you can parkour? You could do this?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. Aaron, I will be there. I will parkour to you. Very, very quickly. It is a mode of transportation.
Perfect.
It is the quickest.
Well, you
Unfortunately, I'm not 4, so I cannot do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I mean, if you were 4, if you could do parkour, you'd win that Josh fight so easily. You'd be hopping all over these people.
Well, yeah, I'd be stepping from head to head.
Man, if I was at this I'm just thinking about that 4-year-old. I would kick that 4-year-old right in the face and I would win this competition. 100%. Boom. Done. Just, I'm not, are you kidding me? I'm not going to lose to a 4-year-old. Lucas, how many middle schoolers, 10-year-old middle schoolers with baseball bats? No. If you
have baseball bats?
You have a baseball bat. So here's the thing. You have a baseball bat. How many 10-year-olds could you take down in a field before they got to you?
Are they how densely packed are they?
They're just gonna keep coming until they get to you. How many could you take down before they got to you? Maybe they're coming. Well, let's say 2 at a time.
At least 100.
Really? You could
one swing.
You could
one
knock
swing.
Down. Wow.
One swing for 100 people. No. Well, I think.
Wouldn't you get tired? You're swinging that bat 100 times.
That's what stops me at the end. Because I don't know about you, Aaron. If I was in middle school and I was running at a guy and I just saw him knock out Timmy dead cold, I'm running away. So really,
these motherfuckers, they're gonna keep going.
It's a matter of me running at them, catching up to them, hunting them down with my bat.
I really love how you decided to make this more of a realistic situation. You're like, I'm running away if I see Timmy get knocked out.
Well, wouldn't you? You'd run out.
Oh, I would run. No, I would run away 100%. But I'm saying this is a real situation. Timmy's dead. Go.
It's off.
He's
it's
dead.
off. We will die.
No, that'd be like, first kid walks up, just gets knocked out. Let's go. All I can imagine is Step Brothers. Have you seen Step Brothers?
Yeah.
Well, when the end scene where they in the actual movie they're getting beat up by the kids and they make Will Ferrell lick dog poop, I think it is.
Yeah.
And then they go back and they beat the kids up at the end.
That's a win. That's a win.
Yeah. So funny. Holy shit. But yeah, for me, I'd say it would take, I don't know, I could take out at least 50.
Is it a wooden bat? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. As long as it's not a wiffle ball bat, you can take down a bunch.
I could see you taking down.
Wiffle ball bat, you get one chubby kid. He gets
you. Guy. You could come down straight on their head.
100%. Yeah, I would.
I have to go for the ear.
Yeah, you got to go for the side. I feel like that's better because then they won't be getting up after that. I'm saying if I'm there with my baseball bat, let me tell you, I am channeling my inner. Oh my God, why can't I remember his name?
Aaron Judge. You got
that too. I have my Yankee shirt on, so Aaron Judge.
You have a Yankee shirt on. You better.
But I was gonna say, Aragorn. Lord of the Rings. I'm taking these motherfuckers out.
These are inhuman little kids.
Yeah, these are
you see
orc children. That is
you see orcs running at you. Immediately, your mind's like, these are not people.
No, not at all. That's one of my favorite questions though ever. Like, how many 10-year-olds?
That's a great one. And I always overestimate myself. I always go, I got 1,000. Like,
yeah,
I got 1 billion.
Like, I could do this. No problem.
Yeah. And I'd have fun. And I wouldn't hurt me psychologically at all. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, if we're being realistic about it, guess what? I'm not going to find myself in that situation, so I won't need to. So
I say whatever I want.
Aaron and Lucas are going to fight kids. No, I'm not.
This actually leads me into a story I've been wanting to tell.
I'm so excited.
For a while. And it's about being like fifth grade.
Being in 5th grade. Okay.
Yeah. And kids fighting. So it works out. I don't know about you, but in our school,
I'm feeling 22. I'm gonna just.
You did do that. Is what happened. Is you did that, and I'm gonna hold out for a little bit. I'm not gonna move on. I want you to feel. I want you to feel what you just did. Yeah. Yep. Sit in it, sleep in it, breathe it in, breathe it out. All right, everybody. I'm going to have to ask you to open your eyes, and refamiliarize yourself with the surroundings, and we'll move on to Lucas's story. All right. In 5th grade, we had to go to this place called Nature's Classroom. Did you guys have to do this?
Maybe. I don't know what it is.
So it's like a week away in nature. Like they send you off to like this in the middle of the woods hotel, and you do like fun nature things for a week.
Well, I mean, we had our high school and our middle school and elementary school had the woods in our backyard. Like it was, we could walk.
Oh, we did too. We did too. I don't know why they made us go away for this, but
okay,
it's like a program.
So it was not thought out. Okay.
What do you mean?
Just not. I mean, if you're gonna do a camping trip, just go in the backyard 2 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not going to take them. Why are you going to take hundreds of kids to all the way out to another patch of trees? Like, what's the point of that? There's some behind you.
There's still trees. There's still trees.
There's still trees behind you.
And it was a long trip. I think it was like 3 hours on like a sweaty hot school bus.
Did you go was it in the Adirondacks? Is that where you went?
Yeah, it was like
it must
Lake George.
Oh, yeah.
Lake George. Yeah,
I know Lake George. I've never been, but I know Lake George.
Okay, so in the Georgiest of lakes, we got there, and it's like you're in a hotel, and hotel I say in quotes because it was like it's just places for you to sleep. It's like bunks.
It's just a mattress on the floor.
And you go through like every day you sign up for activities, you do activities, you learn about nature and like how the world works, blah 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 blah. However, so the hotel is kind of shaped in a C, you know, and you could like, I don't know, like let's say you're standing in this window and you looked across to this window, you could see somebody else in the other one. Like for example, my friend Sean, you know Sean,
yeah,
he stood in his underwear and like waved at girls and was like, "Oh fuck!" Like I'm in my underwear. And like in 5th grade, it's a big deal. You're like, ah!
That's okay. Sean definitely did that on purpose.
He might have.
Sean peed himself for a TikTok.
And it got taken down, which is bullshit.
Which is BS because it got a lot of views. It got a lot of views. That video was fucking hilarious. But that's why I'm saying that he would totally just be like, "Oh, I'm in my underwear."
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, my balls are out. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, but like in the middle of the sea on the ground, there was like a cesspool of like septic waste that had like that had been like taped off, like yellow tape. Like we were told several times, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Yeah. Like
you will get in trouble. Like any of us wanted to like go into sewage.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we get through the week. No one's gone in. And two people who did not get along were walking near it, and they were in an argument. And I'm going to say for the listeners that know my school, this guy's name rhymes with Bevan Callan.
Okay.
Let's call him Bevan.
Okay. Bevan.
Bevan and Gianni is the other guy. This is his
Versace?
That's his name. Yep, Gianni Versace.
That's amazing.
Bevan Gallen and Gianni Versace are walking and they get in an argument.
Okay.
And Gianni pushes Bevan into the cesspool over the line.
Ooh, that's why he got shot. This is the
inciting event. And then Gianni runs away, and a teacher comes up and sees Bevan in the pool, like covered in shit, and is like, "How could you?" Like starts yelling at him, like, "What the fuck? Like you're in so much trouble!" Like gets him in trouble, and he's like, "Oh well, all right,
yeah."
Like I didn't. So like she takes him by the collar and like starts walking him upstairs.
Yeah.
She's like, "Go back to your room. Like you gotta stay there for a while," and then like she like walks away, and we're walking past a window. And I'm next to Gianni, and Bevan walks up the stairs, and we're also walking with that same teacher.
Okay.
And he sees Gianni, and he flips him off. And then Gianni walks by, and the teacher happens to look in the window, and he gets double trouble. He gets now this guy, he just has the worst luck. This is the same kid.
You got pushed into the shit.
He got pushed in the shit. He got in trouble for that.
You flick off the person who pushed you into the shit.
You call it flick off?
Yeah, you flick them off.
Flip.
It's both. Flick them off.
Flippity dip. Is it a flick?
Well, you're flicking.
That makes sense. You flick your finger.
You're doing both. You're flipping it up. You're flicking it. It's the same thing. Don't make this a big deal. We already argue about every other single word that we both say differently. Let's not.
Did you just say differently?
Did you?
Did you say differently? Did
you just say just?
Did you say
it's juiced? You idiot.
Juiced One Fern. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
But this is the same kid that in 9th grade thought one of our teacher's asses was phenomenal. So of course, when the first chance he gets, as soon as she bends over, he takes his picture of her ass, forgetting the flash was off. Pop! She turns around.
Wow, this kid.
So he's got really good luck.
I mean, that's great luck.
Every year we'd have volleyball teams for gym, and somebody would name their volleyball team after him. The Bevan Gallen volleyball team.
I feel like every high school, especially high school, had that kid. Like had that one kid that just no matter what they did, they just get made fun of for everything. Because granted, they're being stupid most of the time, but
yeah,
always had that one kid.
It was great. It didn't keep him down. Did not keep him down. He's
That's good. I'm glad.
Very positive guy.
That's good. Well, he kind of needs to be if he got pushed into shit, like, and then got in trouble for it. Like that sucks.
So speaking of shit, this is my last story about this place.
Okay.
But this is the better of the two stories. Okay. So the power went out.
Nice.
The power went out, and also I'm realizing now that some of these stories are better when you know exactly who it is. So imagine. Let's say, for instance, Max.
Okay.
Or Liam. Liam was on last week. Let's go with Liam.
Yeah.
Let's imagine Liam. The power goes out. You know, you're in a hotel. And Liam's like, oh, no. Like, he's like telling his roommate, I can't shit. Like, I can't use the toilet because the power's out. Which isn't true.
Yeah.
You can get at least a flush or two.
Yeah.
So Liam musters up all of his courage, knowing he has to take a shit, and does it in the trash can in the hallway.
What age is that? Wait, what?
5th grade.
5th grade.
5th grade. And this happened. This took until like late high school to get out.
Wait, so he got away with it?
He got away with Yeah. Well, like, they found it. I'm assuming they found a shit in the trash can.
Like, or what if they were just like, man, something smells terrible. Was this a trash can that had a closed top or no?
Well, I don't know. This is all I know. Well, it came out so many years later.
This wasn't your roommate. You weren't there?
No. Okay. I can't be certain that this happened.
Okay.
But I have to be. But
it's a must that I am.
It's my favorite little factoid. Little piece of trivia.
Yeah.
Which I know I keep talking, but that leads me into my new segment.
Okay.
This is well, I think I could do this every week if you're down.
Okay.
This is called Lucas's Fun Fact.
Okay. This is new to me, everyone, by the way. So everyone listening, this is new to me. Yeah. So we're all in the dark, and we all know how I feel about being in the dark when Lucas brings up something. So let's see what happens.
It's good. No, it's good. It's a good thing.
Okay, I'm excited for this.
So this is my fun fact. This is my fun fact of the week. Old sailors from like, I don't know, like the 16th, 17th, 18th century invented eating ass. They invented it. Like this is where it all comes from. This is the first sailors. Think about it. You know, you're on the ship for a long time. You go. Now, Aaron, here's the fun part. This is where the term swab the poop deck comes from.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, what? are you talking about?
You don't believe me?
I believe you, and that's the sad thing is that I do believe you because I don't want it to be true.
It isn't. So
Okay,
I made that
up. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt there.
You were being nice, but you didn't believe me.
Thank
You really
God.
didn't.
Thank God. I was like, oh my God,
the poop deck.
Those sailors were very progressive for their time. Holy shit. That's an amazing fun fact.
Thank you. I just thought I was just thinking about swap the poop deck. What does that mean?
I mean, yeah.
It's eating ass. Right.
Were you thinking about this at your job at a school?
Well, not today. But yes.
not today, but I have before, yeah. But that's an amazing fun fact, but I do have to say that I created a Twitter account. No one has found it yet, and nobody knows that it's me. And I'm not going to tell you what it's called.
Okay.
Because I want it to blow up on its own. But it's not my name, it's nothing like, and all I do is I tweet acronyms and what they mean.
Are they real acronyms?
They're real, like, it's the stupidest thing in the world. And I do it just because I think it's fucking hilarious, because I've realized on Twitter, things that blow up are just simple.
Yeah.
Just, like, you could just say, this means this, and it will blow up. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
Today is volunteer recognition.
Like,
day.
today I did ASAP as soon as possible. Like,
no, you did.
I did.
Really?
That's what I tweeted, because little shit like that is so stupid that I feel like something's gonna happen. It's gonna blow up.
I could totally see myself like being on. I don't really use Twitter, but like being on a social media app and being like, ASAP. Well, I know that. Well, maybe they have some things I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe they have things that they don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna tell anyone what it is. But if you want to search for it, go ahead.
I won't, but I am excited when something happens, because it will.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I will. I'll let you know when it blows up.
Aaron, I'm here.
I'm ready.
Aaron, look at me.
I'm looking.
Look at me.
I'm looking.
No, you're looking down and to the left.
Because that's where you are on my screen. Want me to look into the camera? Okay.
Aaron, I am here. I am here for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was trying to do really intense eye contact, but then I remember we were both looking at the camera.
I was going to say, I had no idea what you were doing. Like, I wasn't looking at you at all.
Okay, I'm done. That's all. That's pretty much everything I got. I just plowed right on through it.
I'm done. Yep. I've had enough.
No. No, thank you for the rest. Bye.
I have I do want to talk a little bit about something else that happened in the news. Did you see that Adam Sandler walked into an iHop and they were like, yeah, it's going to be a 30-minute wait. And he was like, I'm just going to go somewhere else. And he left. Did
why
you see
is that
video?
News?
Why is it news? Because I don't know why it's news, but
there's a video?
It's fun. That's the reason it went viral, because a security camera caught it. Like, Adam Sandler walked in and the hostess clearly didn't know who it was. Like, because he had the mask that he had on. He looked like Bane. Like, it was his whole face just covered. But like, I feel like Adam Sandler if he walks in. Like, if you're and you clearly just don't watch his movies. Like, that's the only way.
Even still, you should know that's Adam Sandler.
Yeah. And but the fact that like he walked in, he's like, hey, how long's the wait gonna be? It's like, oh, it's gonna be like 30 minutes or something. And he's like, he literally does this with his hand. He's like, I'm gonna go. I think he was like with his daughter, and he's like, we're going away.
Yeah. That's a smart man.
Yeah.
No one should wait 30 minutes for iHop.
Yeah. And that's what I've heard is like Adam Sandler's the most like down to earth celebrity like you'll ever meet. Like, he's just the nicest guy. Like, that's everything that I've heard, that he's just like the nicest celebrity ever.
I believe it.
I believe it too.
He seems cool. He seems
like
he seems like a guy you'd want to hang out with.
Yeah. In your Midwestern accent.
Listen, I'd hang out with lots of celebs. I love me some celebs, but my favorite celeb to hang out with would be Adam Sandler. In my dreams, he has been the most fun to hang out with at the cheese farm.
He loves cheese.
And listen, I think he should be doing different ideas for movies, but not my monkey, not my circus.
I should have never told you that. I'm upset that that's spreading. So I have a weekly complaint. To come back with you, I have a weekly complaint, and it's actually not something that I realized was a complaint until today when I accidentally did something. Well, it was last night technically. When I went to bed, I accidentally left my phone on, and I never leave the sound on my phone ever. So my phone ended up going off in the middle of the night, woke me up. So I was upset, and I was like, I never do that. And then I was thinking, people actually do that. Like, people leave their sound on their phone at night, and I don't understand how people do that.
Me.
Well, Lucas, you don't answer your phone anyway. So, like, I mean, I'm not talking about you here. I'm talking about people who are like
normal people, real people.
Yeah, I'm not talking about gremlins, okay? I'm talking about the people that leave their phone on, like, next to their bed, and it'll just ding, ding all night long, and somehow they're able to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand. Or like, oh, I woke up yesterday because someone called me. If someone called me at night, usually my phone is off and I'm not answering it. Like, if it's an emergency, call like 5 times and then it will ring eventually. Like, because that's how like the iPhone works. It's like if you call 3 times and it's on Do Not Disturb, it'll come through because the phone goes, it's probably an emergency.
I didn't know that.
But I don't know if Samsungs or Googles do that. But
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Nobody's ever wanted to call me ever.
No, nobody's ever wanted to talk to me ever.
Nobody. Wait, you leave it? Do you turn it off completely?
No, I just leave it on Do Not Disturb.
So, do your alarms still go off?
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, I think the alarm
too worried.
overrides it.
I'm too worried that if I don't have my sound on, my alarms won't go off. I'm a heavy sleeper.
It's strange though because, well, yes, I'm aware. For me, I've actually like. This started happening to me in college, and I don't know why, but I will wake up. I'll set an alarm for a specific time, and I'll wake up naturally like 5 minutes before it. I've only ever slept in past an alarm like twice.
Wow.
In my whole life.
Wow.
Because usually I wake up naturally before the alarm goes off.
That's awesome.
Not really.
Not really. Aaron, do you know how many problems I have in my life?
Well, because if I wake up,
sleep through. I sleep through more often than I don't. Think about that. How can your life exist?
Yeah, no. It's
tough.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't be you.
Right?
Lucas,
you can't.
That's for sure.
Listen, I have a hard time being me. So think about Aaron. Listen, I've been so sleepy lately. I've been so tired. Just because I went to bed an hour, just like an hour later than I really need to.
Yeah.
Today, at work, I fell asleep on the bathroom floor. No. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I went to the bathroom, and I was like, I could be pooping. They don't know. They don't know what I'm doing. And it's a private bathroom. It's like the all-gender bathroom. I sat down in the corner.
Please
put my head against and I fell asleep on the bathroom floor.
Please tell me this is not true.
If any of my employers are listening, it is not true.
I can't believe you took a nap on the bathroom floor.
This is how tired I was. Aaron,
you are an insane person.
Believe me, I would not do this if I didn't feel like I had to.
Oh, wow. So you really were about to crash?
I was winking off at my desk.
That's not good.
Not
you know what's crazy? Sometimes I do
got
that.
In trouble for that, so I can't do that anymore.
You're on a whole nother level today. You got with your.
I told you I'm tired. I'm having a terrible tired week, and I'm so sorry.
You're killing it with the sexual jokes today. They're just all over the place. But
I'm a horny bastard.
Ladies,
he's
not lonely, so I'm shocked. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
Hey, can I talk to you over here for a second?
Yeah, what's up, Aaron?
Hey, are you okay? Because you're starting to make me nervous.
Define okay.
Well, okay, meaning. Well, actually, I know you're not
Oklahoma?
okay after this. Yeah, Oklahoma. Have you ever been? Tulsa is the fucking worst. Don't ever go.
You know how I know
They
that?
have one building.
You know how I know that?
What?
It's called Tulsa. That's how I know it's fucking sucks.
Yeah, I know. Who starts a city with a T? Idiots.
Fucking
yeah, so you're not
fucks.
okay?
Fuck them.
Well, maybe one day you will be.
You know what? You know what, Aaron? That has to be the least encouraging thing I've ever heard.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. But you know, maybe you just need something to look forward to.
Like what?
Like May 17th.
Oh, May 17th.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit more about.
I can tell. Should we tell
everyone?
Okay, we'll tell everyone.
Tax day.
It's tax day. May 17th is tax day. And we are doing our first live show.
Woo.
I'm beyond excited. I've wanted to do a live show for so long, but and it's dangerous because we can't cut anything out. It's just going to be us going. And I'm very excited for it because when we have a live show, we'll actually be able to gauge our audience and be able to maybe interact with them while it's happening. So that'll be great. Yeah.
I'd love to have somebody in the chat being like, Lucas, shut the fuck up.
I want that. I want people to yell at us, honestly. Like that's the best type of content that you could possibly get, or response is negative. Like if you're coming at me for no reason, I'm like, oh, you're taking the time out of your day to care about me? Amazing. I love it. So May 17th, tax day live show. We thought, what a better day to do a live show than tax day. I mean, I get pumped for tax day. And so like now
it's my favorite day of the year.
It's better than Christmas. Like, yeah, it really is. It's
Think about this. Think about this. Instead of getting presents, you have to get your money taken away from you, and I think that's beautiful.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Humbling. It is humbling.
It really is humbling. I agree with you. But yeah, so live show May 17th. We may or may not have a special guest. We'll get back to you on that soon. Our video editor Kenny is going to be on live with us, so that would be awesome to have him on with us. But yeah, mark your calendars. May 17th. Very, very excited. There's only like 3 weeks away, so get excited now. Lucas, do you want to hop into some Is It Weirds?
Aaron, I would love nothing more.
Nothing more?
A nap, maybe. Very tired.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're tired, by the way, because I feel like if you weren't tired... No, actually, if you weren't tired, I don't think I'd be getting these responses that I'm getting today, which are fantastic.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you were getting a unique side of this guy right here. So
all right, so this one's a bit confusing, I think, but I think I understand what he's saying. So the title of it, I have to take pictures of stuff in order to know I did it. Okay. I'm a 22-year-old guy, so kind of our age. I don't know if this is normal, but I noticed there will be times when I have to take pictures of things in order to know that I did them. For example, if I leave the house, I have to take a picture of the stove in order to know it's off. Even if I don't use it and know for a fact it isn't on, I still have to, or I'll go into a panic. That's just one example, but yeah, anyone have an idea of why this happens to me? Is this weird?
This sounds like he just has... I don't know what the correct term is, but it's like OCD.
I don't know if it's OCD. Maybe?
DCD? ACDC?
ACD. Do you think he has to listen to ACDC?
It's a thing. Like people they'll lock their door 3 times. Or
Yeah.
I know somebody.
It might be OCD. I'm.
Yeah.
Lucas, we're not the people qualified to be.
I am a doctor. In this,
I have a doctorate, not in medicine.
But I'll say this: taking a picture of the thing you know you're going to be worried about later is better than worrying about it all day.
It's smart. I think this guy's
like
very
a smart solution
because there are so many times when this. Oh, I think it's just anxiety.
It's anxiety. Yeah, that's exactly.
That's what we're thinking about. Yeah, like because I have also had that feeling of like, oh shit, did I leave the stove on? And there have been 2 times when I have left the stove on and I was like sitting on my couch. I'm like, why is it hot in here? It's because I left the stove on. Yeah. So like it's only happened a few times, but that's scary. So this guy's actually very smart to be like, hey, you did this. And then later you have to be like, oh my God, did I do this? You check your phone? Yeah, I did. That's so comforting. Like,
you know,
I feel like people with anxiety should do that.
Not weird. In fact, not only is it not weird, it is ingenious.
Yeah,
He's very smart.
Not weird at all. I think this guy is brilliant. He needs to spread this more, not just on this page. He needs to spread it more and, have people do that because it will save a lot of people a lot of stress.
Yeah, spread that bitch like butter. All right?
You already know. All over the place. But yeah, not weird.
Oh, no. I'm thinking about, you could say that and mean a woman. Spread that bitch like butter. But
You don't mean that.
that's not what I mean.
I meant butter on bread.
Mm-hmm. I meant the knowledge of this little.
I just want to announce to everyone that Lucas is not single and I am, so I just want just still confused about that one.
ladies, he's lonely. He's lonely. I tried, Aaron. I really tried.
Well, Lucas, since you're in the sexual mood, this Is It Weird is right up your alley. Is it weird that my boyfriend has been using the same bondage restraints on me that he used on previous girlfriends? I just found out yesterday that he didn't buy them 2 years ago when I said I wanted to try light bondage. Apparently, he already had them. Am I weird for being weirded out by this and wanting a new set he hasn't used on other women? Or am I overreacting?
Aaron, can you start? Can you start?
You want me to start?
I want to hear what you gotta say because I'm not sure.
I don't think it's weird.
No, not at all.
No, I mean you can be like in your head like nobody likes to think about their partner with the people they were with before them, but
right.
Like I mean, it's not like he was just with them and then 5 minutes ago and then came over and used them on you. Like it was a while ago.
Right, but think about all the fluids.
Oh, Lucas. I don't want to go into that. I don't want.
Well, I'm.
First of all,
do you think he cleaned him?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
You think he's bringing these things down to the laundromat and throwing them in the?
I mean, you gotta clean them.
You're making a big assumption there, buddy.
That's true. He might not. Well. This is why we discuss these things, Lucas.
Yeah. Well, this is why this is important. Yeah. Here's what I'm saying. I'm with you. I don't think it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I would never have told my girlfriend that.
Smart.
No way. I would have been like, yep, my last girlfriend sweated and cried all over these. So
cried? How?
I don't.
They said light bondage, Lucas. They said light bondage.
I haven't done.
There's no physical pain. Neither have I, so I don't fucking know.
I don't know what happens. I miss tears. I don't know.
No, here's the thing. I don't think you can be weirded out by it. She said, like, is it weird that I'm weirded out by it? The part one of that question, you can be weirded out by it.
Yeah.
But I don't think you have the right to be mad or be like overreacting about it. Like you just be like, this is weird. Like this is strange. But you kind of have to be like, well, who's he with right now? Me. Like it's, that's
no, there's no reason to get jealous about that.
Yeah.
But I get it if you're like, let's buy new restraints.
I agree.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Like we don't need to use this stuff. But like if I'm the guy, I'm saying, okay, you go buy them then, because like I have these ones. So I mean, if you're feeling like this is something you can't move past, one, maybe you're not ready for a serious relationship, or two, just go buy them yourself. Those are your two options. Buy new ones yourself and be like, hey, we got these ones.
No, that's it. No, I agree.
Those are the only ones.
Those are the only options.
So I guess not half weird, half not weird.
Yeah.
We're really good at this.
We're getting better. I think we're getting better.
Yes, 100%. Hold on, where's the other one that I had? Also, I think it's so funny because there's one that just says, is it weird?
That's it?
Yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm assuming yes. I'm just going to assume yes.
Yes. Yes, it is weird.
Okay, here's a good one. Meeting new people. Is it weird that whenever I meet someone new and they are suddenly quite sorry, I read that wrong. Is it weird that whenever I meet someone new and they are suddenly quite interested in me, I instantly become uninterested and cold? Like I want to keep up with them and give back what they give me, but I just can't. It makes me feel bad, and I was wondering if anyone felt the same way. I have an issue with staying in contact all the time, and usually when someone's interested in someone, they want to talk to them constantly, and that just puts me off. You're a crazy person.
Whoa. So when somebody is interested in them, they become uninterested.
Yes, they are a psychopath. That is, I feel
Yep,
like this
yep.
is psychopath
Very
behavior.
weird.
This
Very
is
weird.
so strange. Why? Because the fact that this person's the worst in so many ways. This person's the worst in so many ways because if you're going up to someone to talk to them, and because if you're going to talk to someone, you're interested in them, right? Like that's why you go up and talk to someone. And if they do that, and then that person reciprocates that interest, and then you go, never mind. That's the most fucked up scenario I could possibly think of in the dating realm. That is terrible.
Oh, I would be so pissed off. I would be so because I would think that
that's terrible.
Hey, what's up? Oh, hey. Never mind.
Yeah, it's just that.
Like what?
Hey, oh, do you want to like go
so
get
offended.
dinner sometime or something? Not anymore. Like what? So this person just wants someone. This is a whole deep dark thing we could go down that we're not gonna. But this person just wants someone that doesn't care, that is not like interested in them. They just want someone who just doesn't give a shit, and that's just crazy to me. But
Aaron, I think that's the most optimistic way to think about it.
Yeah.
Because they might also want people that specifically do not like them, that do not want them to be interested.
True,
and that is dangerous.
That's very dangerous. Don't want that. Dark road.
So very dark. I'm gonna say
weird.
I'm gonna say not only is it weird,
you
might want to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I would say go talk to a professional because you probably should. This is scary stuff.
Something seems wrong.
Oh, something's off
and bad.
Something's not only off, something is wrong. Something is wrong. You need to check that out. But yeah, anyway, that's Is It Weird for today. Do you have anything else for our listeners before we close it out for today?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what is it?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't know.
Here, I should have known that was coming. Like I shouldn't have even thought twice.
I don't know why you asked me in the first place.
I don't know either. I really don't. I should
like
know
it's your fault that I had
just
nothing to say.
I should just end the show when I want to end the show. I shouldn't let it go on. Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
gosh.
Aaron.
But
all right.
Anyway, like I said before, May 17th, we have our live show. Be prepared for that. We're probably going to have a guest on to do something fun. But we'll give you more information as time comes on. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, shawty.